Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. All right, so today I thought I'd do something a little different. I got up this morning and I noticed that I had the March version of Power BI Desktop, which means I have the on object feature now, supposedly, um, and um, and I don't know what else is in the March update because the blog article for like what's in the March update isn't out yet, out on the blog site. At least last I checked, like 2 seconds ago. Um, but supposedly this on object thing, and I skimmed the blog article on it yesterday about it. And so, but what I thought I'd do is I've got two versions of Power BI up here, so I thought what I'd do is I would take one of these and activate the preview feature, and then we'll just go through it and listen like my live impressions. I haven't even looked at this thing at all, other than what I like skimmed in the blog article. So let's go ahead. So this is the preview feature right here on object. Click OK. It's going to ask me to restart. There. So this is going to be my version that is the old version. This is how it looks when it pops up initially. Let's launch a new instance. We'll see what we got. Okay, so it looks pretty similar. So, okay, so wait, is that new? Oh yeah, that's definitely new. So it has new on the home tab. I got new visual text box, more visuals, which doesn't. But now, okay, so first things first. So now this is how I create visuals, I guess. Oh, that's kind of cool. Now it's got them all categorized into different stuff. I would think, I wonder if it would be better to have them categorized by like what they're good for. It doesn't tell me anything that, oh, these are, it's kind of I don't know, that's kind of a dumb grouping, I guess, in terms of like pie, donut, tree map. Okay, I can see that it's a pie, donut, and tree map just by looking at it. Tell me what it's good for. Like, hey, these are good for displaying this kind of data or something like that, or I don't know. Because otherwise it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's more useful if it would actually like tell you like, hey, these are good for this, or these are good for this, these are good for that. I mean, there's pretty well-known patterns on when you should use different charts, right? Maybe that would be better to have there. I don't know. Okay, so this is my data tab. You haven't loaded get. So I hit get data here. That's oh, so it actually does bring up the get data. That's the same, right? Yeah, that's the same. I've never used that. All right. So if I want to collapse and close, if I collapse, okay, it goes back to there. Now it's gone. Okay. So how do I get it back? All right, go. Ah, yeah, here we go. So data. Okay, so it's back. Huh. So again. Okay. 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 And turn all these on. Okay. So why isn't this one grayed out? I can turn off the filters pane. So the filters pane is the only one that's special still. It has the, oh, why make me do 2 clicks to collapse it? Why can't I have the old style collapse? I have to okay. It's a little bit to move my cheese, but I mean, I don't understand why I have to have 2 clicks here versus 1 click to collapse it, and it collapses it back in here. Maybe it's because this works this way, and these work a different way. I don't know. You can't pin them. So, okay, so it means that every time I open up a PBX file, I'm going to have to go into View and then turn all these on to have my, because it's nice to have like the 1 click, boom, 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 right there. So I don't know. Should be able to pin these, or something, because otherwise it's great to have the one click, because that always annoyed me trying to like, oh, I got to open up another pane, you know, I got to go to view, then click on here. I know 2 clicks is so much, but I mean, you know, but every click you can save, man, it's a work efficiency thing. So if I don't know, I would, and why even have this like initially? I guess for the get data piece, but why not have all of them displayed initially? By default, right? Just have all the little panes that I can have just displayed here, but collapse. I hate that. I hate that 2 clicks for collapse. Anyway, trying to keep an open mind. I know it's preview. But I would have these that you can either pin these or these all show up initially, you know, and maybe this one's defaulted. You know, that's probably why they don't have them all show up. They want to try to steer you towards this first to go get your data, I guess, without confusing you with all these other ones. But what I would say is that, like, hey, if it's new, I would give you the ability to pin these. That's probably the right choice. Like, have this come up initially. If you've never used Power BI, it's first install kind of thing, and then have you be able to pin these, and then remember that for the next time. That's my thought. Okay, so performance analyze. I still don't understand why that one is special and doesn't do that. All right. Well, we need to click. We need to do something here. Like, we need to create a visual or something. I hate the double collapse. Okay. All right. Let's enter some data. Okay, get some data. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Load that up. Okay, so that's cool. So it recognized that I added some data. So on refresh, then it uncollapsed the data pane for me. That's pretty nifty. So now I've got this tools. So I got to go to like home. I create a visual. Let's create one of these. Oh, okay. This is new. So this is my visual. This is my visualization pane, essentially, I guess. Suggest a type. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so I guess the most obvious thing is add data. So sum of column 2. Nope, that just allows me to change that. Okay, that's, well, wait, can we do this? Yep, we can drag and drop. That's cool. How do I change this aggregation? Right click. Okay, right click. I can change it this. Well, it's not going to matter what I change it will count. Then they're all just the same. So right click. That allows me to change the aggregation. So then, okay, where's my drill through? I normally have drill through and cross report. So I got tooltip. So I should probably do something similar here. Hang on. Let's see how this is different. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Load. Give me back my double chevron to collapse. Okay, let's see here. I do that, and then see, I got my drill through and cross report stuff down here. And I do this, like the same. They've gotten rid of the, I don't know, is it more intuitive to right click versus at least have, like, because you could always, in this one, you could right click and get to it, or you could do the chevron and click. I mean, is it more intuitive or less intuitive that I don't have, like, add, so if I add data, I guess it adds additional one on there. I get rid of it. It's just kind of nice. I like these field wells. I don't know, these add data buttons, it definitely makes it obvious of what you need to do. It takes up quite a bit of screen real estate. I'm not sure. This gives me, yeah, it gives me a context menu more or less. Yeah, so this is text. So rename for this visual. Okay. All right, yeah, all that standard stuff. But I don't have my drill through or cross drill through. But it's, let's see, is it here? Add to your visual. Add to your visual. Okay, well, whatever. Data labels. Okay, that's kind of cool. So if I click on more options, oh, that's kind of half-baked. It just opens up the format pane. Okay, but what if I have the, oh, so if I click, I'm clicking more options here, just got the format pane already open. All right, I mean, I would expect that this is preview that, wouldn't you build the format pane onto the visual itself? Maybe, maybe I'm, I don't know. That seems kind of lame, especially when I click on more options and it just doesn't do anything. Maybe collapse and re-expand the format if I click on more options over here, just to like give me a visual cue that, hey, something's going on, so I don't think the thing's broken. Okay, so that's all right. So that's how we do that. So if I throw these, yeah, I still got my context stuff here. All right. Now this is interesting. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. So really now the home page is where you get to your visuals and hey, create your visuals. You format the visuals. And that's changed. Build the visual here. We're missing drill through and that sort of stuff. So now I think I read that this is only supported for like certain things, certain visuals. I think table is not one of them. Oh, it is. Oh, it is supported. I thought they said that it was only supported for certain ones. I have to read the blog article again. Wait, let's bring up the blog article. Here, hang on a second. Where's my blog article? Maybe I should have read this closer. I literally just skimmed it. Limitations unknown. Each feature overview. Blah 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 blah. Set building a visual. This is exactly how I read it the first time. Formatting a visual. Okay. It looks like you can do certain things with the pane switcher. Yeah. Analytics, limitations. Supported visuals for on-object formatting. Bar, column, line, array, combo, and scatter visuals. However, small multiples are currently not supported. More visuals coming soon. So, on-object formatting only support. Well, that's a lie. I mean, unless I don't understand what on-object means, but I thought it meant the new interface. This seems like it's the same interface as up here. Okay, so wait a second. So pie charts aren't supported, supposedly. Pie chart. Nope, it's still there. Okay, so what is supported visuals? So this is either a lie or I don't understand what on-object formatting is. So are all the visuals really like supported? Like matrix? Yeah, matrix. Multi-card? Yeah. Apps? Yep. Okay, I don't understand the blog article or if something, I don't get that. Analytics pane now merged with format pane. Okay. So if I go to here and I go to this and more options, opens up the format pane. So where's that again? The removal of the visual pane. Analytics feature should be on the format pane as considered reference line. Oh. Wait, what? Visual reference line. Am I missing it? Oh, here it is. Reference line. Add line. Wait, what? Choose type. Constant, min, max, average, percentile. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Drill through and tooltip page stuff. It is again on the format panes. Okay, let's see. Page information. Page information. Format. Page information. Oh, so I probably have to be on here. Maybe? Yeah, page information. So then if I just say it's drill through, then there's my drill through feature. But I have to be on the page in the format pane. Okay. It's going to take some getting used to. Pane switcher. Okay, I think, well, there you go. Running on a visual object. So it used to be that way, now it's this way. Wait, what? All right, click and format. Format. Opens up the format pane. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what the on object is, I think. Hang on. Wait. Wait. No. How do I get back to the where I right-clicked it and formatted it? Oh. It's gonna be one of those where it's like when the bad old days when you had to like get things perfectly to get to the format. Okay, so that gives us the format pane. All right, that's fine. But this, okay, so this, or how do I get to it again? I had it. Wait. Okay, what's going on? How did I get to that? It did something crazy, right? It like, all right, what's going on here? How did I do that? That's just format. Okay. I gotta get rid of these. So the on object, hey, collapse this. It did something. How do I get it back? I'm not crazy, right? You saw it like do some weird stuff. Okay, maybe I should read the directions. Okay, there's how you do that. Okay, so now you can hover and click around the visual to format specific subsections. Simply right-click on the selected element. Okay, it was doing it, but now it's not. And I don't know why it worked before. And now delete format x-axis. I guess it is, no. I guess it's preview, but I saw it pop up, right? Oh, wait, what is going on there? So I can't, okay. So how do I change this visual? No, I do it over here. Okay. That totally popped up there for a second but now why can't I format the axis? No, that's just the format pane. Okay. Oh, there we go. That worked. Format bars, add data labels. So when it's like, Okay, so you see it, I don't know, you might not be able to see it, but it's like slightly increasing in size. That just brings up the format pane with the bars thing. Okay, that's fill. I can change the fill to something else. Background. It's just bringing it. It's really annoying. I mean, if you're gonna format stuff, just do it all here. It's really annoying to like keep like a crutch going back to the format pane. So that works, but like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's, but I can't format it. Can't hover. No, that just makes me edit it. Brings up the title over here. That's really annoying. That's not intuitive. What? But I thought it said you could do like your axis. No. Well, that's not working. Unless I'm not doing, unless you have to like have very precise. That's not activating for me. It's supposed to like draw a little box around it. I'm not hitting the right thing. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, am I missing anything else? Yeah. Well, anyway, probably too long anyway. All right. So I don't know. So let's see. I guess it's supposed to make this easier to use, right? I'd say not yet. I mean, it's gonna be cool. I think in terms of it's really annoying when it sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. See, like now it's not doing that little expand thing and giving me the option. So it is preview, so that's fair. Like why did that change? Like, all right, this is not ready for prime time in any stretch of the imagination. Maybe if I have to be certain clicks, I have to have this collapsed. No, it's just not doing it now. Huh. Well, that's really annoying. Okay, but I mean, so this is the on object piece. That makes sense. But the whole way you build it, I mean, it seems like maybe it's more intuitive to have like, hey, you're selecting this visual, and then here's some controls over here. I think it's probably a better, more intuitive interface. Um, this new build visual here, makes sense. This is all related to the visual. It makes sense. It never made sense to have the drill through on the visualization pane because it's really a page level property. So I think that makes sense. You have to be. I don't like that it keeps, it's like a crutch again. We're going back to the format pane. That needs to change. You need to make that go back to the double chevron to collapse it, or just give me a single click to collapse it. But all right, so it's gonna make it more intuitive, probably. Um, it's difficult for me because I've worked with the product for so long. I think it will make it more intuitive, or it's gonna make it easier. I think it's a stretch to say it's easier. I mean, you still have the same number of configuration options, and stuff. And I really don't like the fact that I do certain things here, but then it's the crutch back to the format pane. I don't think that's easy or intuitive. If you're going to give me things to do in the visual, and format it and things like that, then just have it all be done here. It's really kind of annoying to kind of jump back and forth between doing stuff here, doing stuff here. Beyond object formatting, I can't. It's a mystery to me on like why it works sometimes and why it doesn't. But that's probably because it's preview. And certain elements just didn't work at all. But I think that'll be nice and more intuitive and easier to use. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it sounded. I probably had like there's a Learn Power BI. I better get started on Learn Power BI third edition because this is totally going to change everything. All right, well, that's all I had. So hopefully this was useful. This is me trying to click around in this tool, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.